if we have these two functions, this one with a vertical stretch factor of 2 is going to be narrower than this one, which has a vertical stretch factor of -1, or if you prefer, vertical stretch factor of 1 with a reflection. Okay? And then, as we've seen, all this stuff over here is equivalent to doing some kind of a horizontal shift and some kind of a vertical shift, right? And we don't know what the horizontal and vertical shift are, although we could now, from what we just did, determine what the horizontal and vertical shifts are by finding the vertex of each. Okay? So we could construct a pretty good graph. I'm not going to go through the details of that, but I could ask you to do that, right? You know, just by figuring out the axis of symmetry and vertex for each one. But it's going to look something like this. Not exactly, but one of these graphs is going to be kind of like this. And the other graph is going to be a little less narrow. I've exaggerated it. This is a lot more squashed down than it would be, but it's going to be something like this, okay? And I'm pretty sure these graphs are going to cross because this one goes down, has a y-intercept that's pretty low. This one has a y-intercept that's much higher, okay? So I'm pretty sure these graphs are going to intersect. And it's probably not going to look like this. But this is a general idea, okay? Well, what I want to find is the points of intersection, okay? Because often you need to find when one quadratic function is equal to another. Okay, that's an important thing to know. So, when is one function equal to the other?
Is that the point of intersection where one is equal to the other? Or
Yeah, because we've seen it. If you have two linear functions, how do you find the point where they intersect? You set them equal to each other, right?
Yeah.
And then you solve for x.
Yes.
Okay? So what are you going to do here?
Multiply.
Well, it's the same situation. When is one equal to the other? You set them equal, right?
You
Okay.
multiply.
I'm sorry?
Multiply one by one.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
You say you make them equal, right?
Yeah, well, you set the two equal. So what you're going to say is, two ways you can look at this. If y equals this and y equals this, then this equals this, because they're both equal to y, right?
Yeah.
Okay? Okay? So take a minute and see if you can work that out. So you can solve that equation.